What up, my little doom scroll trolls? Welcome to Hackers Prime, the only place you can find the journey of Broken to Bulkin. This is the day 2 review of no smoking weed, and I have a little script here. If you haven't caught my shorts this morning, I was putting out videos of what I've been doing to keep myself active. It started at 8 a.m. Woke up at about 7:30. By 8 a.m., I already wanted to hit naturally. So we came out to the garage here. I have plenty of workout equipment over there, plenty of weights on the floor. So I started with lat raises, started with 50-pound dumbbell curls, and then we got to a point right around 10 a.m. where we had to do flips instead of rips. That's a little segment I'm doing where every time I feel the need, I gotta take a hit. We make a right-hand turn out the garage, that back door right there, and we flip tractor tires. Well, suplex them. You know, we're trying to get them over our heads, working our way with the little smaller tire, going to get to the bigger tire. Go check out that series if you get a chance. That was approximately around 8 a.m. 11 a.m., that was still, I still wanted to do it. I still wanted to smoke. It's what I used to do almost all day, every day. Like, I ain't going to front. That was my thing. So around 11 a.m., that's when we took the dog for a walk. We were in here in the garage doing incline dumbbell presses. We're just trying to keep myself busy. And noon, took the dog for a long walk. Had the 40-pound vest on. Did push-up checkpoint. Push-up checkpoints, that always tends to get the mind right, but these things only last for so long. The afternoon was very productive. Afternoon, I ended up going to the YMCA where I sat down and I edited the videos and I uploaded the videos and, I had some serenity for the afternoon. It was about 3 o'clock or so. I started feeling a little agitated here and there, but I was able to keep myself pretty steady up here, that is. So it was about 6 p.m. today when I started feeling a little bit more frustrations. I started feeling some stiffness in my back, kind of creaking up my neck. And then I noticed, I wrote it down, it was at 7:30. It was not too long after dinner, and I'm used to smoking before and after dinner. So it was right after dinner. I wasn't in the mood for no sweets, no dessert. I wasn't in the mood for I wasn't in the mood for nothing but weed. 7:30 to, what do I got? 7:30 to about 8:20, 8:30-ish. That 1 hour was the roughest hour of the day. I mean, I didn't know. Woo! It was all good in the hood, though, because I did watch a pretty cool movie with my fiancée. I don't know if you know this, but I proposed to my woman a couple days ago, and she said yes, so she's my fiancée now. We sat down and watched a movie called Don't Look Up on Netflix. It's got Leonardo DiCaprio. Pretty good movie if you like that kind of goofy shit. But I'm glad that I actually sat down and watched that movie. It was about 2 hours long, and that was the first hour that we were into it, where I was just frustrated and impatient and just all the things. But I kept my composure. I utilized that as the character building moment of the day. I was lucky to have that movie to watch with my fiance that helped me stay focused on something else. And after about an hour, like I said, 7:30, 8:30, I finally started relaxing. I found a spot that I could rub my back on the seat that I was sitting in, get that little spot on my back that's creeping up, like the tension reaching up my back and up my neck, and I know it's from not smoking. I know it's like some sort of stress or hypertension or something. But after 8:30, things seemingly calmed down a little bit mentally. There was that small physical aspect in my back, my neck, and it started to subside around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Currently, I have a headache, and it is about 11 p.m. This is about the time I'd be used to smoking and then going to sleep. So, currently right now, got a headache. Through the whole time that I had that tension up my back and up my neck, and that made its way up into the chrome, I noticed that I had this tired-like sleep deprivation feeling. I don't know if you ever stayed up so long that you feel like kind of light and fluffy, but that was definitely hitting me. I think it's time to call it a day. I exercised myself to high hell, trying to keep my mind right, trying to document things and give you guys the opportunity to see from my perspective what's going on upstairs. Somebody used to smoke for 23 years and now is making the decision to quit to, further pursue my goals and have no hindrances along the way. We're going to try to keep these videos nice, sweet, short, around the 5-minute, 30-second mark. And we're going to go ahead and hit the hay. Got to get up at 6 a.m. so we can get that good gym session in. And Saturday morning gym sessions. So make sure you're ready for your daily reflections and your push-up checkpoints. And then we're going to get our groove on tomorrow. If y'all are struggling with any kind of addiction, obesity, depression, or even physical disabilities, read the story in the description. Share it to somebody who may need it. Stay safe out there, stay warm out there, and Happy New Year. Much love to all our one.